I quit my dream job as a news anchor, and I'm finally ready to talk about it. It has taken me 4 years to feel ready to talk about it, but that's all right. It was my dream since I was a little girl to be a news anchor, to be a show host, to be able to interview people and share their stories with the world. But I found out after about 8 years of officially working in the industry that it was not for me. And there are actually 3 main reasons why I threw the deuces up and said bye-bye to the news industry forever. But before I get into that, as well as why I'm talking about this now, I just want to thank the viewers, the people who used to watch me when I was a reporter, an anchor, a show host. I know a lot of you used to tune in on Sundays for my In Focus with Liz show. So I just want to thank you guys sincerely from the bottom of my heart for continuing to follow me and I guess not giving up on me after leaving the news industry. And I also want to put a big disclaimer out there that I am forever grateful for every single experience that I had in the news industry, for every internship, for every job, for every story that I was able to report on, because I truly feel that, every experience in your life leads you to where you need to be. And I certainly would not have the freedom to be a content creator or an influencer without all that experience going through the news industry. So I did want to put that disclaimer out there first. Now, let's hop into it. The first reason why I decided to quit the news industry was, you guessed it, the horrible pay. When I was a broadcast journalism student at NYU, honestly, my professors would always say to me, I can tell you're super passionate, but I hope you don't want to get into this industry to make money because you probably won't make money. And that was so spot on and so accurate, because honestly, the 8 years that I was working in the news industry, I was essentially broke, working paycheck to paycheck, never able to save anything. In 2019, when it came to contract negotiation time for me at my station, they wanted to keep me. They wanted to keep me on and have me continue to do my show In Focus with Liz, and they wanted me to also anchor 5 days a week instead of just anchoring 2 days a week. But the amount that they offered me was definitely not sufficient for the amount of work that they wanted me to do, and also the quality of work that I was doing for them. I mean, I had earned the station an Emmy nomination for my show. I'd also won an award from the Texas governor. So, I had really made a name for myself and I deserved more money than they were offering me. And so that was the biggest reason why I decided to leave. All right, so the second reason why I left the news industry was just the terrible early morning hours. So I was the weekend morning news anchor, which meant I basically had to wake up at I think 2 o'clock to do my hair and makeup. Of course, we didn't have a hair and makeup person, and I'd have to be there I think by 3. And so I was just constantly feeling like, even on my days off or the days that I wasn't working that really early morning shift, I constantly felt like my alarm was just going to go off. And so as a mom to a 1-year-old already, it was just so hard to get any good sleep at all. The third reason why I left the news industry is the toxic environment. Now, I did make some amazing friends, shout out to people like Carlos, but honestly, it was super competitive, especially among the talent, and I noticed especially among the female talent. I mean, it got to a point where I had one female coworker, another news anchor at my station, who I didn't get to work with all that often, but we had been friends at one point. And it got so bad that she was openly gossiping, openly talking smack, talking crap about another coworker, another anchor in front of an entire morning production team, technical directors, producers, reporters, everyone, IFB'd up, everyone could hear, even the other co-anchor. And when I would bring things like this to HR, it's like nothing ever got done. Again, I am incredibly grateful for every single job that I had in the news industry and for every experience, but the reality is it's not all roses and butterflies. It's not all what you see on television. And that brings us to why I decided to make this video in the first place. So I've decided that I'm gonna make YouTube my new home. I've been posting car reviews on YouTube under the latest SUV Reviews YouTube channel for a while now, for the past 4 years since leaving the news industry, but I haven't really posted all that much to my personal channel, but that's changing now. So you guys are going to be seeing a lot more content from me, as well as a new automotive-focused podcast that's on its way. So be sure to like this video, comment below, and subscribe, because that helps me be shown to other folks on YouTube, and I'm trying to grow and expand my presence here. And I also just wanted to be transparent with you all about, why I left my job as a news anchor and why I'm doubling down on YouTube now. And speaking of car videos, I was in New York City back in April for the New York International Auto Show, and I filmed a hotel room tour of the hotel room that I was staying at, obviously. It was at the Standard Hotel in Manhattan, and so if you guys are interested in watching that, I did upload that video recently. So watch that now if you guys would like, and I'll be back with more content soon.